Hi, my name is Gloriana. I am a biofield tuning practitioner and a Reiki master teacher, and I often get asked what led me down the path to those modalities. And so I just like to take this opportunity and give you a little insight. I started delving into the spiritual path from quite a young age. I was always a little wiser beyond my years and quite intuitive. And I started suffering from anxiety when I was 9 years old, which I now understand was because I was very sensitive and I was picking up on other people's emotions. So if you walk into a room and somebody's angry or mad and happy, and all those things come together and sort of can jolt you around if you don't know where your field ends and somebody else's field begins. So, dealing with anxiety from a young age, being very sensitive, and having parents who were very spiritual. So, a lot of my parents' friends were psychics or healers growing up, and my father now is a homeopath. And so, I didn't really pay too much attention to this except for the fact that I was always fascinated with psychics, and they always sort of knew what was going on. And so by the time I was finishing up high school, I had earned the nickname Psychic Agent, and I could usually point people in the direction of the right psychic for the right thing. So whether it was for money or health or relationships, etc. But I pursued a very normal path and went to school and got my master's in photography and art direction and continued on that path and became a photographer and art director. And it was while I was doing photography and art direction that I picked up the hobby of meditating. And I meditated with two psychics for many years. And then they invited a healer from Africa to come. And I had quite a profound healing to the point where even the doctors still call it a medical anomaly. And I sort of had that opened me up quite a bit. And that night I got a message from Archangel Gabriel to call Raven, like my mom's friend from when I was 10. Why would I do such a thing? And call Raven. So I did, and she said, "Darling, I have a Reiki class coming up in 2 weeks. There's one spot left. Why don't you join us?" So I did, but I didn't know what Reiki was, so I picked up her book, and right there was Reiki Master in Spirit, Archangel Gabriel. So I went, I better keep listening. A lot of this journey is about trusting, about developing your intuition. So fast forward, I wind up becoming a medical Reiki master. I'm in the OR with my friend when she's giving birth to her son, who's 2 months premature, and he winds up becoming super healthy. And that leads me to a psychic session where they tell me to get into sound healing. Now, I had already been delving into shamanism unbeknownst to me, and had sort of picked up a shamanic mentor on the way, a friend of mine, and then took a shamanic sound healing class and wasn't really into that. And that led me to Eileen McCusick's work for biofield tuning. So, and I just knew right away that's what I wanted to do. So all these things were very much guided and put in front of me, and I followed the path that I was being led down. All, as we say, with empty hands and open hearts, just believing and trusting. And then I got the sign to come to Hawaii and got a sign to move to Hawaii. So I quit my 7-year day job that I had for 7 years that paid me a lot of money and gave me a lot of Chanel bags, and sort of gave that all up to continue going down this path. And today I now live between New York and Hawaii, and see where the road goes. And so if you have any questions, or if you want to learn a little bit more about my story, feel free to contact me. Enjoy your day.